joining me for May. I and as we move towards these really interesting times, we want to continue to navigate things in a beautiful and easy way. And we want to continue to learn, and we want to continue to grow with every opportunity that we possibly can. Okay, so happy May. Happy May, everyone. April showers bring May flowers. So our April showers were spent indoors, hopefully with those that we love, really fostering some new beliefs for ourselves, new points of views about what is going to emerge in the coming days, the coming weeks, maybe the lifetime, right? It's so interesting that when I sat down to create this series, I thought about what is going to be important. What do I want to share? And in my meditation, I heard the virtue of letting go. So it was something that just came to me. Now, the concept of letting go is a complex one. It is one that I believe is not answered instantly. And good morning, Mr. Jack McAdoo. It's not, letting go is not something that we can just answer in one simple session. It is complex. And there are different theories and different thoughts on the importance of letting go and what that actually means to allow us to have and to get more in our life. Okay, so this series that I'm going to be doing every Thursday on my live is going to explore a different component of that. Okay, what it means to let go. Now, here's what's really, really interesting. So this evening, we have the full moon, and the full moon is in the sign of Scorpio, one of my favorite signs. And it's going to bring about some interesting dynamics that are going to begin to happen and we're going to begin to see in the world. So if that's something that interests you and you would like to know a little bit more about that energy, tonight at 9 p.m. here on both platforms, I'm going to be doing a complimentary, I call it an activation. So I call it a full moon activation. So we're going to do a full moon activation here, and it's an activation meditation. And when the moon is full, it's at its highest vibration and its highest capacity. It's the biggest effect on us in the physical world. Okay, so we're going to really, really feel the energy of this full moon a lot. And we want to really, really find and hone in on what exactly that means for us and how we can make it work for us. That being said, the moon that we are talking about right now that is going to emerge today is the full moon, and it's going to be in the sign of Scorpio. So Scorpio is a sign of secrets. Okay, they keep things very close to their chest. Trust is not something that's very easy for them. Yes, I'm speaking about Scorpio people, but this energy also pertains to all of us. Again, I'll be going more into depth into that tonight. So we're going to see a lot of really, really cool things beginning to emerge and beginning to happen. Let's say cool as in an interesting way, right? Scorpio, some secrets are going to be revealed soon, whether in our personal lives or in the world around us, in the global economy, because it always, with the secrets usually have to do with sex and with money. Or wealth. So we're going to see some things happening and emerging that have to do with secrets pertaining to sex or wealth or whatever. So that interesting energy that we have with the new moon of Scorpio, with the full moon of Scorpio, is going to bring some new interesting energy. I'm repeating myself. Interesting energy for sure. And the reason that I'm saying that, the reason I'm starting with this is because one of the biggest challenges of the energy of Scorpio is letting go. Scorpios hold on to things. They hold on to things. They keep them tight. They keep them close. They don't like to reveal things. And they really, really love to hold on to regrets, resentments, rejections. They love to hold on to all of that stuff. They are the masters at revenge. And it's that energy that we're all going to start to feel. But so When I asked Creator what I wanted to do for the month of May, Creator said the virtue of letting go. I said, oh, wow, that's interesting. I didn't even think about the fact that we're entering into the full moon of Scorpio. And so this is all about helping us let go of that energy. Okay. So each week is going to focus on a different theme, right? This week, I want to focus on what it is, what things are forming in our consciousness right now under the situation that we're in, under this quarantine, that may be actually forming rejections, resentments, all those kind of things within us that are going to be hard for us to let go of once we move out of this. We want to begin to release them now while they're fresh. The more and more and more we hold on to things, they get stuck in our subconscious and stuck and stuck and stuck. And those things, they plague us in such a way that they prevent us from actually moving forward. Okay. And we want to really deal with what we've got going on now. Like, for example, if you've caught yourself saying, I will never, ever, I will never do this again, or I will never do that again, or, this horrible thing that happened to me. I will never forgive my company that, laid off tons and tons of people, but only kept a few and they didn't keep me. So those are the things that we want to begin to take notice of now. Because every single one of those things that we're holding on to that we don't want to let go of actually forms a blockage, an energetic blockage in our being. Okay? What does that mean? An energetic blockage in our being is like, it takes up space, right? It takes up a good use of space that could be used for a multitude of things that are going to help you live the life that you want to live, instead of keeping you stuck in old paradigms. I hope that made sense. So we want to release those things now so that you can be free to make choices and create beliefs that are empowering you and supporting you. Okay? So that's why it's important to release things and to let go of things. Okay? That being said, release, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. One of the biggest confusions about letting go. People think that by not letting go of someone or something or some situation, they are somehow controlling that other person, place, or thing, right? By me not letting go of an experience with a past bully or an experience with a job that created resentment, by me holding on to, oh, I hated that. That was the worst. It taught me this. I'll never do that again. By us continuing to beat that drum, we are actually attracting more of that energy into our lives. Okay? So we think we're doing it for the other person. We think we're doing it for the other situation, the other organization. But the truth is, my friends, it has nothing to do with them. It has absolutely nothing to do with them and everything to do with you. The more you hold those things, the more you create karmic patterns between you and them, karmic patterns. And so if you have karmic cords between you and a person, place, or situation that you can't let go of, it has nothing to do with them. Once you cut those cords, then you can walk away from the situation and have more energy in your life, giving you the ability and the freedom to be able to get what you really, really, really want. Okay? That's what we want to really, really get into for this series, for the whole series. Okay. What are we going to talk about today? So we said we're going to talk about what are some beliefs and some opinions and some things that are forming in our consciousness now as a result of this pandemic that we want to begin to let go of. I am probably going to say some very controversial things right now to a lot of people, but it's necessary. And I want to talk about it. And I want to talk about it without any judgment and without labeling any point of view and opinion as good or bad or right or wrong. Okay? So as we begin to, states are reopening, things are happening again, you start to see more people out on the street. as we move into this phase of whatever that looks like, the numbers are going down, right? We're all starting to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit safer in our choices to integrate with others. The one thing that all of us are searching for is the truth. We are all searching for answers. We are searching for the who's, the what's, the where's, the when's, the how's. We want to know why we got in this situation. We want to know how it happened. And in order for us to do so, we are seeking information from so many different sources. And seeking this information is really, really, really confusing to a lot of people. Okay? So what am I talking about? I'm talking about all of these new theories that are emerging about the conspiracies. We'll call them conspiracies. Some people are buying them as truth, or some people are selling them as truth, I should say. And they are things that, if you get into them, they can be really, definitely an interesting point of view, right? So there's so many different conspiracy things going around in the world, being passed online. There's even schools of thought that when people put them up, YouTube takes them down, and YouTube is behind that, which means Google's behind that. And there's all this really, really interesting stuff going on. And it's being passed around and we're consuming it. Wow, it's so interesting. So we're consuming it, and we're consuming that energy because we have a thirst for the truth. We have a thirst to know why this happened. So again, why is all of this coming to us now? Why is it coming to the surface now? It's coming to the surface now so that you can look deeper within yourself. Spiritually speaking, this is not happening, and this is not coming to us. This is not being put in our face to take on or buy another person's beliefs. Although that's what they want you to do. They want you to buy into their beliefs. They want you to believe. They want you to buy into all of this. And again, I'm not saying it's not true, and I'm not saying it is true. Please understand that. That's not my role here, to tell you what is right or what is wrong. My role is to allow you the space to think outside of that. So this search for truth, we are looking out there, and it's attracting more of it, more of it, more of it. There are going to be more and more of these conspiracy theories coming out. There's going to be more political stuff that's going to arise. It's very, very clear. Here we are with the full moon in Scorpio. It's going to be an intense couple of weeks until we get to that new moon at the end of May. It's going to be an intense couple of weeks where a lot of secrets are going to be revealed. What I want to work on today, my friends, is letting go of all of that information. And I'm not just talking about the conspiracy theory stuff. I'm talking about the political stuff. I'm talking about the stuff that your friends say to you. I'm talking about the experiences of others. All of these things, my friends, all of these things are other people's points of views and opinions. So for today, I want to give us a homework, an exercise, a consciousness boost. For today, I want us to really, really ask, what do I believe? What is my truth? I want you to consider letting go of everything anyone tells you about what they believe about this pandemic. And I want you to focus inside, deep inside, and really ask yourself, what is true? And it's only then that we're going to really find the answers that we're looking for. Because all of those other things, the truth is always, always, always going to be revealed. So no matter what, the truth is going to be revealed. Have that knowing in your heart that the truth is always going to be revealed. If fear is being put out into the universe, what does that say for me if I'm responding to that fear? it means that I live in fear. But if love is put out into the universe, then what do I respond to? I respond to love. I respond to love. What are you attracting into your experience now that is in contrast to who you really are? How is whatever it is that you're attracting into your experience serving a belief that you have that needs to be supported? So the first way that we let go is by changing us. Okay? There's two things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about going in to find our truth, and we're also going to talk about how to change what is inside of us to attract different things into our life. Okay? So if I am radiating fear, if I am radiating uncertainty, if I am radiating doubt, if I am radiating lies and truth, meaning from inside, the questions that we ask, what I'm going to attract and draw into my experience are going to be things that are going to validate and fulfill those energies. Like attracts like. This is the definition of the law of attraction. And this is why the law of attraction is a very, very powerful thing. Okay? So that's the first thing. That's what we're going to work on in the meditation today. The second thing is, so how do I look within myself to find the truth? How do I know? How do I trust that what is inside me or what is coming to me is the truth? You know, it's very, very, I'm going to give you a tool that feels very simple. Okay? It's simple in a way that allows you to make it practical. And we're going to call this the lighter or darker method. And I received this while studying access consciousness. But it's something that always works for me. A truth feels lighter and will make you lighter. A lie will make you feel heavier. Okay? You can do it with everything. Like you can do it with, is this better for me? Is this lighter or darker? Is this water lighter or darker? Oh, it's lighter. It's better for me. So it's not attaching a judgment of whether it's good or bad or right or wrong. It's just offering the feeling and the vibration and the energy of what it is that you're consuming, whether those are thoughts or whether those are things. So when you are deep in meditation, asking for what the truth is, when you get a message to decipher whether it is from your ego or from your higher self or your soul, you will ask lighter or darker, lighter or darker. Something comes in. If you watch a video, if you need to consume those videos, if you need to watch it, I want you to watch it and I want you to say lighter or darker. Lighter or darker. Does this feel like the truth? Does this feel like the truth? And you will get a knowing. You will actually get a physical knowing that you know what resonates with you. Okay? So as you do that, I want you to begin to allow that to be your focus. So whatever is lighter in our lives, that's where we're going to put our focus. So all this energy that's coming at you, whether it's from your own thoughts or from those around you, lighter or darker, lighter or darker, lighter or darker, lighter, darker, lighter, darker. The lighter things we keep, the darker things we get rid of. Lighter, darker, lighter, darker. So everything that's lighter we want to bring into us because we want to continue to foster and facilitate that in a bigger and better way. Okay? So just to review before we step into the meditation for today, first thing we're going to do is take all the information that is around us, and we're not going to attach judgment or point of view to it. We're just going to ask lighter or darker. What is lighter? We're going to keep. Okay? And we're going to go in. We're going to go in to find the truth. We're going to ask ourselves, ask our soul, ask our higher self, what is the truth? Okay? We're going to do that. And the other thing we're going to do is we are going to work on that magnet inside of us to foster more energy of love so that we attract more energy out of love. A Course in Miracles, taught often and made mainstream by Marianne Williamson, says there are only two vibrations in the entire universe, love or fear. Every choice that we make, every decision that we make is either out of love or fear. So if you have a thought, ask yourself, is this love or is this fear? And if it's fear, choose love. If it's fear, choose love. We'll talk about that more in another episode. It's funny that just popped into my head, but the more we foster a sense of love and a sense of compassion, the more we draw that into our lives. You know, you can't neglect the fact that people are losing their lives. We have a death rate that is higher than we've seen probably in nearly 100 years, probably since the Spanish flu. There's a lot going on in the world, my friends. You know, we've all lost people. We've all lost friends. Every time I open Facebook, somebody else loses a friend to COVID. This is real. This is real. What you're experiencing is real. Okay? Now, you could actually take the tool that we just applied and say, Daniel says, this is real. Is that lighter or darker to me? Lighter or darker? Lighter or darker? And see how that works for you. But for me, as someone who has gone through this and who went through it, it's very real. Okay. So let's begin. Let's do a meditation today. We're going to do a meditation on the virtue of letting go. The meditation that I use is a theta healing meditation. It was created by Vienna Steibel. And it was created to work on the subconscious mind and to allow the subconscious mind to help propel us to drive our conscious mind. So our subconscious is the motor for our beliefs. We have beliefs, but if we have subconscious beliefs that are in contrast to them, we will never manifest them. So for example, if you have a belief that this pandemic will never end, actually, that's not a good one. That's not a good example. If you have a belief that life will go back to normal, that's a good one. That's the one I hear all the time. Life is going to go back to normal. Life is going to go back to normal. Life is going to go back to normal. Yet you have a resisting belief that what your resistance says is that I don't want things to go back to normal. I don't want things to go back to normal. So you can say that you want them to go back to normal, but you have gotten so comfortable in where you are that you don't want them to go back to normal, right? You want this new reality to stick. So the difference is that they oppose each other, and the one that's the subconscious one is the one that will actually end up winning all the time. Okay. So if you, to make a more clear example, if you set out into the universe that you want to release 10 pounds because you've gained so much weight in this COVID, you know, I want to release 10 pounds. I want to release 10 pounds. And you put it out there and put it out there and put it out there, but nothing happens. You may have a subconscious belief that you're actually not worthy of it, or that protects you. And so those subconscious beliefs actually support our highest self. So we want to clean and clear out the subconscious beliefs. So that's the meditation that we're going to offer today. So let's begin. Uncross your arms and legs and get comfy. Allow yourself to be in a position where you feel really supported, and just give yourself permission that, you know, listen, guys, you're taking time for yourself right now. You're taking time for yourself. This is your time. And it doesn't matter what's going on in the world. You showed up today to contribute in whatever way that you want, whatever way your soul needs. So let's begin by taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And one more. In through the nose and out through the mouth. So as we begin to come present here in this moment, I want you to take your hands and I want you to put them over your belly button. This is where your second chakra is, your sacral chakra. This is the chakra of your self-worth, your power, your expression as an energetic being. I want you to take notice of that energy. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful orange energy. Imagine that it's like a sun that's blazing right there in your core. And this energy is always with us. It will never leave you. Every once in a while, just like the sun, clouds may come to block it. It may get out of alignment, but it's always there. And now I want you to move up to your solar plexus. And as you feel into your solar plexus, this is the seat of your self-worth. This is the seat of who you are and how you show up in the world. This is your self-confidence. Many would call this your light. And now I want you to move up one more to your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is located between your lungs, and it vibrates a beautiful green energy. I want you to feel that energy and feel that that energy is a part of you and a connection to the world around you. And now I want you to imagine going to your throat chakra, which is vibrating for our self-expression and our communication. You can see it in this beautiful, beautiful blue color. And we want to move up from our throat chakra to our third eye, which is in between our eyebrows. And this chakra is the source of our intuition, our sixth sense. You know, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul. The third eye is the window to your intuition and to the world beyond. And every once in a while that gets cloudy too, but all we have to do is just realign it. And now let's imagine that that energy is going to come up and pop up through the top of our head. And you see this beautiful crown swirling above you, forming this beautiful ball of light. And immediately you can see this connection between all of those energies, like a beam of light radiating through the core of the earth, up through your crown. And at your crown, I want you to begin to imagine that that energy is going to float up. It's going to float up out through the atmosphere of Earth, out into space, out past planets and galaxies, and higher and higher and higher, like a rocket ship taking off, exiting the physical realms of the universe into different layers of light, some light and some dark, faster and faster and faster, through a beautiful golden-like layer, faster and faster and faster beyond that, into a jelly-like substance layer. It feels almost like liquid. And you keep pushing your energy, your ball of light, rocket shipping through that energy until you come just outside the edge of that jelly-like substance layer where you see this beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And your ball of light is propelled by the law of compassion into the seventh plane of all that is. And immediately your rocket ship, your ball of light, dissolves and becomes one with everything in the universe. Remember that we are all energy. We are just a bunch of atoms and molecules floating in space that have become real because of the attention that we have given to them. So it's in this space that we can create and recreate anything and everything we want. So it's here that we're just going to begin to rearrange some of those atoms and molecules. So I'm going to intuit some downloads for you. Downloads are energies and different molecular structures that you are going to decide whether you want or not. All you have to do is say yes to receive them. If you want to receive these downloads, they will be downloaded into your subconscious mind. And then you will be given opportunities in your life to be proven that you have those downloads. If you don't see changes in your life, it's okay. What that means is that there are other blockages that we just have to clear. So first of all, would you like to know that you're an energetic being and what it feels like to be an energetic being, and to know that as an energetic being, you can recreate anything that you want in your life? If you'd like that, say yes to yourself. And from that place as an energetic being, I want you to think about the words, what if? What if this moment in your life is giving birth to the best reality that you could ever imagine? Would you like to know that it's possible to live in the what if up, what if positive? Instead of focusing on what if negative, we can focus on what if positive. Would you like to know what it feels like to choose, and that you always have a choice? And in making a choice and in forming an opinion, you're creating and strengthening that which lives inside of you. Would you like to know how to choose what is lighter in your life? Would you like to know how to perceive what is lighter and what is darker, and be able to feel what is lighter or what is darker? If you would like that, say yes. Would you like to have discernment between what is lighter and darker? It feels like some of you are saying, I can't really tell if something is lighter or darker. Would you like to have discernment between something that is lighter or darker? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know the Creator's definition and perspective of the virtue of letting go? And in doing so, you recognize and realize that letting go is an opportunity for you. Would you like to know that letting go is an opportunity for you to create more of what you want in your life? Would you like to know how to let go with ease and joy and fun? Would you like to know that letting go doesn't mean that you are taking away the lessons that you've learned from holding on to those things or people or situations? It is actually magnifying and strengthening them. If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to be able to release yourself from the pain of those who have caused you harm or hurt you? Would you like to be able to magnify the lessons that made you a bigger and better person from them without having to go through the pain and shock and trauma of those experiences coming back to haunt you? And last but not least, would you like to know how to forgive yourself for holding on so intensely for so long? If you would like that, say yes. Would you like to have the strength to be able to let go, and the courage to be able to let go? And would you like to know that by letting go, you allow all that you desire to come into your life? If you would like that, say yes. Would you like to know that you're worthy of unconditional love, both from yourself, from those around you, and from the universe? Do we have your permission to download you with unconditional love, so that you can feel unconditional love in every cell of your body, and feel and know what it's like to have unconditional love in every cell of your body? If you would like that, say yes. Would you like to know how to live in your truth, and to see the truth from the Creator's highest definition and perspective? Would you like to know that your truth is your truth, And nobody can take that away from you. If you would like that, say yes. Now I want you to take a second and to witness all of these downloads being activated in your experience right now, right this second. How different would your life look in this new reality? See yourself as strong and resilient. See yourself as being your own thinker, your own decision maker, your own contributor of energy into the world. If you would like that, say yes. If you'd like to know how to do that, say yes. Nice. Now I want you to take your hands and I want you to rub your hands and your palms together really, really fast. As you rub them really, really fast, you can feel the friction. You can feel yourself being grounded here into the physical world. Now you can move your toes, wiggle your toes. Now take your palms and put them over your eyes. And feel that energy radiating through your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to the soul. Now open them and allow that energy to come in and fill your soul. All those atoms and molecules that you replaced, that you changed, that you downloaded are yours now. Now you can gently come back to the center. Thank you guys for joining me today. As always, it's a pleasure to be able to be with you. It's a pleasure to be able to share time and share space and share energy with you. I would like to ask you, if you're watching this on YouTube, to please like the video. As we like it, it shares and brings more traction. And if you are inclined, please share it. I feel like the message is very important right now. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you so much. And let's allow ourselves to support each other. We're here to support each other. I've created this series of workshops complimentary because I believe that we all deserve them and we all need them. We all need a space and a place where we can connect to the Creator's highest and best for all of us. So please keep coming back. Remember, Tuesdays is my series, Operation Soul Freedom. And in that series, we explore new ways to think outside of the box to open ourselves up to bigger possibilities. On Thursdays is the virtue of letting go. And tonight, we will be having a full moon activation meditation. That's here, same place, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be really powerful. It's in the moon. It's in the sign. The full moon is in the sign of Scorpio. So we've got a lot of interesting things that are going to be emerging and happening for us. And we want to be able to watch. We want to be able to use that energy for our benefit. That's tonight. And then, as always, my Sunday series, the foreshadow, intuitive insight to the week ahead and how we can manifest the best week for us ahead. So those are the opportunities that are available to you. If you would like to learn more about Theta Healing or the Theta Healing technique, please reach out to me. I'm so excited to announce that I am going to be teaching an online Theta Healing course. We've been given permission to actually do it now by Vienna, and I'm so excited about that. My course is going to be on May 22nd, 23rd, and 24th in the Eastern Time Zone, Eastern Standard Time Zone. That class will be from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. There will be many different breaks and different opportunities to break out to do work. So it's not like it's 5 consecutive hours you have to sit there watching stuff. It's practical, it's an internal, it's a deep, deep, deep thing. And then we also have the opportunity to work on others and breakout rooms and breakout sessions to help heal others. This allows you to step into your ability as a healer. If you would like to take my course, please reach out to me. You can reach out to me at anywhere on Facebook or on Instagram. And you can email me at daniel@danielbobbytuttle.com. I'm actually going to create a banner so that you can see. That's daniel@danielbobbytuttle.com. And so I'm adding that. to the banner so that you can add that there. And I look forward to having you guys all in my class, helping us all grow together, stepping into all that we are. Thank you again. I really appreciate your love and your support. And I look forward to seeing you all tonight at 9 p.m. for the full moon activation. Let's put all of our energy in to really, 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 really make this the best we can. Okay? Love to you guys. I love you. I believe in you. It's time to live your best life. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.